Okay, everyone. Hey, my name's Kerry Daigle. I'm with KeepPunching.com and the Juice Plus Company, of course. And appreciate all of you coming on. I'm going to give you a little tip real quick. First of all, the first thing is that you want to press the speaker view on your computer, your laptop, or your tablet or your phone so that you can see the speaker. That's the key here. Want to make sure everybody stays muted out. We've got a treat for you today. Monday night, we had an opportunity to hear Jeff Roberti at his best, super excited, telling us about the business, giving us insight on how this is such a wonderful opportunity. But you know, all people from all walks of life, from all over the world, constantly get in touch with me and say, what would it take to get Jeff Roberti to do a training call and give us his 30 plus years of experience of what the magic is in creating a dynasty? So today, that's what the plan is. There's something he said in a message he left personally to Mickey and I. And that message was, hey, Kerry, hey, Mickey, the fish are jumping in the boat. So that's what we're going to call this today. The fish are jumping in the boat. Now, making a difference and impacting lives has become an obsession for Jeff Roberti, the most successful direct sales network marketing distributor in Juice Plus's 50-year history. Now, for 32 years plus, he's transformed lives. As a broke waiter to a multi-millionaire, his teaching are requested by thousands across the world. His message is from hard work and experience. There's no smoke here. There's no mirrors. It's just facts on the reality of building a dynasty. To everyone that's listening in, here's Jeff Roberti. Take it away, Jeff.
Well, thank you, Kerry, and I appreciate you having me on the call. And just to touch base a little bit about what we covered on Monday night, I believe that we've never had an opportunity like we have now with the Juice Plus company. It's an opportunity really of a lifetime. And I truly believe it's harvest time. There's a sense of urgency. There's a fear of loss. Seize the moment, strike while the iron's hot. We meet two needs at a very, very high level. And that is for people to be able to take self-responsibility for their health and self-responsibility for their wealth. And with what's going on right now with this crazy coronavirus and this global crisis, we have a home for people. We have an answer for people. And it is harvest time. And that recruiting pool, there's a pool of people out there, and that recruiting pool is wide and it is deep. And so I truly believe the best years are ahead of us, not behind us. And it's just an exciting time to be the answer for so many people around the world with the Juice Plus products and the Juice Plus opportunity. A home-based business. I heard somebody say they had corona hair. They didn't want to come on live. I mean, you get to stay at home and work in your underwear. I mean, we've got this. The message I shared Monday night was, we're built for this, we're made for this, and you've got this. And just stay calm and stay in control. And being a leader right now, your mindset, your state, how you show up is so important. Leadership is more important than ever. I truly believe that, what are you going to do? Stay home and watch the news all day long, CNN, constant negative news, and live in fear? Focus on what you can control, not what you can't control. When gratitude is present, fear can't exist. And we've got something here that people want, people need, and they don't already have. So it's a very, very exciting time. The things I want to share today as far as training and how to build a successful business, how to build an organization, how to leverage your time, how to work smarter instead of harder in life. I found, Kerry, that it's easier to be successful and build a business and have financial abundance than it was making a living. It's easier to go fast than it is slow. And so the basics, the fundamentals will never change in our business. Understand this and get this down in your notes. Concepts are constant. Techniques vary. Now, what do I mean by concepts? The concepts, the principles, the basics, the fundamentals will never change. Our job description, no matter what rank, what title you are in our company, in our business, will never change. And that is to onboard customers. You personally putting on customers every day and to onboard new team members, new partners. Sharing the story, sharing our product, sharing our opportunity, building relationships. Long-term relationships equal long-term success. And building for events. Carrie, you're a master, you and Carrie, at promoting events. And now with everyone at home right now and using technology, you know, the concepts, the basics will never change, but the techniques vary. You think about 30 some years ago when I started, we had a rotary dial phone. It was plugged to the wall. There wasn't a smartphone. We didn't have the internet. We didn't have social media. We didn't have Zoom calls. We thought we were cool when we'd fax somebody a piece of paper. Let me fax you the piece of paper, right? And today, with what we have, being able to take this message into everyone's home, and they're home and they want to hear the message, you can't do Zoom calls fast enough. But you know, there's something exciting, Carrie, about picking up the phone and calling somebody too, right? Not just texting them. Or, you know, if you get an opportunity, once we're able to get away from this social distancing, talking to the person that's in front of you, you know, sharing our story, sharing our message, sharing our mission with people that they want to hear our story. So what I want to share with you today is this. It's the you part. Our products work. Our marketing system works, our company works, they won't let you down. The only variable is the you part. How do you feel about these products? How do you feel about this opportunity? How do you feel about this company? But most importantly, how do you feel about your own financial future? So step one in building a successful business is you've got to live the mission yourself first. Doesn't that make sense? That you've got to have that emotional sincerity, the word belief. It's not what you say, it's how you feel about what you say. People communicate more with feelings than they do words. And when you have that emotional sincerity, when you're a product of the product, and you have that level of belief, that confidence, you know, that enthusiasm, that coming from a position of strength, that voice of authority, people can feel that. There's no step two until step one takes place, and that's where you live the mission. You understand our mission is to inspire healthy living around the world and to build a stable and lasting business that can help as many people realize their dreams as possible, right? So you've got to live the mission and believe in the product yourself. Now, that doesn't mean you can't start sharing the opportunity and become part of our opportunity immediately as you're using the products, because it just makes good sense. You know, getting fresh raw fruits and vegetables into your bloodstream, bioavailable, and strengthening your immune system, that makes good sense. And it's convenient and affordable. Here's my presentation, Carrie. I've sold over $10 billion worth of products around the world, my team. Here's what we should eat, here's what we do eat, and we bridge the gap. It's not to replace eating fruits and vegetables, it bridges the gap, and it's convenient and affordable. And let me show you how you can get your products as a preferred customer, just like I do, directly from the manufacturer. And that's how simple it is. I mean, you don't need to complicate it. Sell results, not ingredients. Yeah, we've got all these studies and all this research, but I tell people what it's done for me. This is what's happened to me. This is what's happened to others, and this is what's going to happen to you. And I don't get into all the ingredients. The you part is you've got to have that belief and that confidence. But you also, you know, you just can't come across real strong. You've also got to have what I call a servant's heart. You know, the longest journey in life is from the head to the heart. If you're in your head, you're dead. Get from your head to your heart and truly come from a place of gifting Juice Plus. There's no selling, it's sharing. And if you truly are passionate about our product and our mission and what we're all about, then there's no fear of rejection, because how could you not share this story with somebody? When you know what you know about Juice Plus, it's not an opportunity, it's a responsibility. I can't sit here in my ivory tower here on the beach and be a selfish NMD. Life's not about me, life's about we. I feel an obligation to share this story, to share this message, to share this mission, and to pay it forward with everyone. Instead of some of you leaders retiring, how about refiring into your business? Retire into your business, not from your business, because there's emotional and spiritual revenue. There's, you've got the success, but you got the fulfillment, the meaning, the purpose, the fulfillment, doing something that counts, something that matters, where you're making a difference in the world, something that's bigger than yourself, where you go to bed at night and thank God that you've been able to go out there and make an impact and make a difference in so many people's lives with our world-class product and our opportunity. So it's very, very rewarding. I also believe this, Carrie, if you're getting this down in your notes, under promise and over deliver. Now, what do I mean by that? Don't set unrealistic expectations for people. Don't talk to them about making all this money, millions of dollars. Hey, how about getting your product for free? How about going and qualifying your business and building a growing customer base? How about an extra $500 to $1,000 a month, part-time, and it doesn't interfere with what you're already doing? Fun, freedom, and flexibility. There's this whole gig economy that's going on. This gig economy where people are doing all these things where they don't want to go get a job and trade dollars for hours. They want to have their own business. And we offer the ultimate gig economy where you can have a home-based business and build what's called residual income. You could be working full-time on your job and come over here and work part-time on your fortune. Profits are better than wages. And look at what's going on in the world today. So many people now are receptive to a home-based business. They're receptive now to our product. More people, like I said, Terry, the fish are jumping in the boat. I mean, one excuse you don't have when you get off this call is to say, Jeff, I've never been at the right place at the right time. You are at the right place at the right time. The right company, the right product, the right opportunity. The timing couldn't be better. All the pieces of the puzzle have come together, but it doesn't mean you get the prize. There's no free lunch here, guys. Nobody can lift your weights for you. You've got to go to work. You got to treat this like a business, not like a hobby. You get out of it what you put into it. It's based on performance. So, you just got to ask yourself, what do I have to do, Jeff, to make this a bigger priority in my life? Don't look upline, don't look downline, look in the mirror. The great late Jim Rohn told to me, Jeff, if it's to be, it's up to me, right? See things the way they can be, not the way they are, but the way they can become. For things to change in life, you got to change in life. For things to get better, you've got to get better in life. You don't have to do 1,000 things, guys, over and over again, 1,000 different things. You do a handful of things 1,000 times over and over again. It's called the basics. It's called the fundamentals, sharing a product, sharing the opportunity, building relationships, building for events, personal development, every day, just staying consistent. And here's something I'll share with you guys. I've never focused on money or position. The business is never about you. It's always about the person in front of you, meeting their needs. Number one, you want to meet their needs. Number two, you want to add value to their lives. Add value to their lives with our product and with our opportunity. And number three, you want to create what I call raving fan relationships. Raving fan. Retail to recruit. My best team members, my best partners, my top producers around the world were people that were satisfied customers, raving fan customers like myself. So it's the basics, it's the fundamentals. Now with the tools that we have today and the techniques and social media and Zoom calls, you can go quicker, faster, and better. No doubt, you can get the story out to more people. I mean, it works 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. You literally can work the time zones all around the world. So, you know, what I'm trying to share with you is this. That extra 10% effort produces 90% of the results. In the beginning, you may have to put in 10 hours worth of work for 1 hour worth of pay. But if you do it consistently long enough with that discipline of consistency of work habits and effort and attitude and doing it over and over again, and you get the basics, the fundamentals, listen, a few simple disciplines done consistently over and over again equals multiple rewards. You're rewarded in public for what you do in private. Jay Martin doesn't call me up and say, well, Jeff, how many people did you talk to today about our product? How many people did you talk to today about our opportunity? The company manufactures, they ship, they collect, they account, they pay you. They do all of that for $52 a year. You've got your own home-based business, your own virtual franchise. And what is our job? Our job description is to go out there and talk to people, to share the story, and do that consistently and build those relationships. Focus on the paying activities, sharing our product, sharing our opportunity, building relationships, and building for events. Here's something else I'll share with you, especially some of the leaders on the call. Be careful not to fall into the management zone, the management stage. And here's what happens. You start to get a few people on your team, and now you think your job description has changed, and now you get paid to just manage people. You stop putting on customers. You stop putting on new team members. No matter what your rank or your title is, it's always the same. Onboarding customers and onboarding new team members. Telling the story. You get paid for talking, for sharing our wonderful opportunity. And so you want to never get into what I call a comfort zone. You want to stay in what's called the production stage. And that's where the business is fun. That's where it's exciting. You know, getting a brand new person, you know, that's got a fresh, warm market and a good, positive attitude. You know, here's what I sell, guys. I sell hope. I sell an opportunity for dreams, for the American dream, to have your own business, be your own boss, earn what you're worth. I tell people, hey, sign here, win here. I believe in you. Let's do this together. Not you go do it. Let's do it together. And you love on people. You give love first, and you put your time and your effort and your money into people. Zig Ziglar probably said it the best. A good old boy out of Dallas, Texas. Priceless what he said. If you help enough other people get what they want out of life, you'll have everything you want out of life. And that's it. As your income starts to increase, as your check starts to grow, it's a measuring stick of the amount of lives that you've touched, the amount of people that you've impacted directly or indirectly with our product and our opportunity. And that's where that emotional and spiritual revenue comes from. That's why I love what I do, and I get to add value to people's lives. That's why I'm still plugged in 30 some years later, still as passionate and enthusiastic and as committed to this business as ever. You know, I mean, I love it. It meets these needs at such a high level. The love and connection, the relationships, the growth, the contribution. It's rich in meaning and fulfillment and purpose. So you just get locked in here, and your business will flourish if you truly focus on helping other people, always putting their needs ahead of your own. The other three things that I do is not only the three things of meeting their needs, adding value, and creating raving fans, but every day, feed your mind. What are you listening to? What are you reading? Who are you spending time with? Who you spend time with is who you become, right? So you want to feed the mind. Number 2 is condition the body. And number 3 is connect spiritually every day, right? Body, mind, and spirit. You want to stay strong and have a strong immune system, not only taking your Juice Plus every day, but stay strong emotionally and spiritually and physically in all areas of your life, right? And now you have the capacity to go out there and serve and make an impact and make a difference in the world. You guys have been chosen for this. This is a godsend company. What we're doing, what the impact that we're making around the world is priceless. I mean, we've got an opportunity right now. If you want to focus on what you can control, focus on the things that you can control in your own life, but then pay it forward. Be an answer. Be a home for people. They're searching right now for a home, and we have that for them. So a couple more things I'll share with you. 80, 15, and 5. And this is really important. I tried to make everybody on my team a 5%er. Now, what's a 5%er? That's somebody that really takes this thing serious and goes all out, takes all out massive action, you know, that goes right up the marketing plan to national marketing director and beyond. But not everybody's a 5%er, right, Carrie? No. 80% of the people that I enroll, 80% do it part-time, sometime, or no time. Maybe 15% engage at a higher level and maybe work up to you know, to VF or to SC or whatever it is. They take a few steps up the marketing plan. But less than 5% really step up and play at this level. So here's what you do. You love them whether they do a little or they do a lot. I love my 80%ers just as much as I do my 5%ers because I've got a lot of people doing a little, right? And you keep them hanging around the flagpole. And you never know when things change in their life, circumstances. Maybe they hear it different, experience it differently, and they move up to a 15%er or possibly a 5%er. So here's how it works. You might have to put 100 people in the funnel, right? Critical mass, put on 100 customers to get maybe 2, 3, 4, 5 people that are actually going to step up and really take this thing serious. It's called safety in numbers and the law of averages. In baseball, you go up and you swing the bat. You get paid for swinging the bat, and you can strike out 7 out of 10 times, only hit 3 out of 10, and they pay you millions of dollars a year. You don't have to bat 1,000%. There's safety in numbers. There's the law of averages. So understand that 80, 15, and 5. The other thing I'll share with you is this. You think about sometimes you move up the marketing plan and you get up to national marketing director and you feel like, oh, I've arrived. The finish line is the starting line. Once you get up to those levels, those ranks in our company, the journey just begins. When I got to national marketing director, yeah, hey, I celebrated. Hey, it was great. It was an accomplishment. I was never focused on my income or my position. I was only focused on serving and helping other people and meeting their needs. Listen, you go into a relationship to give, not to get. You don't measure what you're getting in return. And if you truly go out there with that mindset, care more about your customers and the results they get more so than the income you're earning. Care more about your new team members and helping them get off to a fast start more so than the income you're earning. In other words, don't measure. Go into that relationship truly to serve and to pay it forward and help these people. So the finish line is the starting line. When you hit these different levels in our marketing plan, when you're an NMD, it's just beginning, Carrie. Now, how many people can you get to marketing director along with you? That's when the excitement happens. So just a couple more things. Like I said, you're rewarded in public for what you do in private. And here's a great question to ask yourself. Distributors do not what you tell them to do. They do what you do. They watch the feet, not the lips. In other words, I've had a little thing I've used over the years called tell, show, try, do, where I tell someone how to do the business. I show them how to do the business. They try it. And before I cut them loose, they're doing it. Tell, show, try, do. The fortune is in the follow-up. The fortune is in the duplication. So you want to keep this business fun, simple, easy, magical, and duplicatable. Don't make it, it's a simple business.
It's not an easy business. It does require some hard work and some discipline and consistency of effort. But great question to ask yourself is this: would you follow you? Would you follow you? Your daily method of operation. What level do you show up at? What level do you play at? How many new customers are you enrolling and onboarding every day? You know, all excuses are equal. All distractions are equal. You know, I heard Sue Burdick come on the call. I remember when I met Bob and Sue, and I said, Bob, you know, all excuses are equal. You could either make excuses or you can make some money, but you can't make both. So it's an opportunity here for you to step up and be outstanding, to do something that really counts, that really matters. So in closing, Carrie, I'll say this. I truly believe that there is a call to action. There is some marching orders right now. There is a sense of urgency. There is an opportunity to seize the moment and strike while the iron's hot. I mean, you talk about being at the right place at the right time, and the best is yet to come. And people that are new starting in our business, I tell them, it's your turn now. Gary, you and Mickey and myself and some of the other leaders, we've made our fortune. We could have retired a long time ago. We stay plugged in because we love what we do and we get to pay it forward, right? Our why has evolved over the years. Why we've retired into our business, not from our business, and why we're as passionate about it today as we were when we signed up 30 some years ago. But the new person coming in today, the Juice Plus opportunity is stronger than ever. Look at what's going on with our company right now. Our sales are exploding. The amount of new customers that are coming in, like I said, the fish are jumping in the boat. The amount of new team members with this blitz that we're having right now, how many new people are enrolling with our company. I mean, there's never been an opportunity like there is now, right now. And I guess my final thing I would say is when I got started 30 some years ago as that 24-year-old ex-broke waiter, sick and tired of being behind on my bills in life, my promises in life, to myself, to my friends, to my family, I was dissatisfied. And I literally was praying to God. And God answered my prayers. A friend of mine cared enough about me to share with me these products and this opportunity, the Juice Plus company, the company with a heart, the Juice Plus family, and it changed my life forever. And so I was searching. And so if somebody out there is searching right now, if you're searching and if you're really looking for a home, I'm telling you, you have found a home. Welcome to the Juice Plus company. Welcome to the company with the heart. And we just welcome you, and God bless all of you. And thank you, Carrie, Mickey, and all the leaders for having me on the call here today. And I'm very, very excited, and it was a pleasure to be on the call. Thank you.
Hey, Jeff, this was outstanding. I can tell it, you know, just from knowing you all these years, this comes from 32 plus years of wisdom. Now, I have to ask one final question before we go, because this is something that you've trained on all over the world. And you've always looked, I remember you looking into my eyes early when I started this business in the late 80s. You were looking right in my eyes and you said, this is the best secret I can give you. And I've never forgotten it. And I'd like you to hit on that a little bit. And here's a gentleman, everyone that's listening in, that told you, I was a broke waiter. So my question is this: how important is it to not prejudge?
Well, it's very important, Carrie. The story is my sponsor had been in the business. The guy that introduced me, he had been in the business for about 2.5 years and hadn't had the success that he had wanted in the business and was starting to have some doubt. And I'm a 24-year-old ex-broke waiter living in this little apartment behind on my bills in life. And, you know, I didn't have a higher education. I didn't have any money, didn't have a lot of experience or background. But you ever meet somebody that's just hungry? The number one success ingredient is find somebody that they're hungry. They have a burning desire. if we could take Juice Plus, if we could bottle up desire, and you could take it like you take Juice Plus, and it would increase your desire, I'd tell you to liquidate all your assets and take as much as you can, because you got to have the want to, that hunger, that desire. Number 2 is a willingness to work. You're willing to pay the price. And number 3 is being teachable, following the proven plan of action, following the success formula. Don't try to reinvent the wheel. Well, my sponsor prejudged me and thought, this kid's not going to do anything. I mean, my first conference, Carrie, after my first month in the business, there was a conference. I didn't have the money for the hotel. I didn't have the money for the plane ticket, but all excuses are equal. I'll remember driving in my car up to North Carolina. It was up in Asheville, North Carolina at the Grove Park Inn. And I literally slept in my car. I had one suit, skinny little tie, had long hair back then. I went to the gym, worked out, took a shower, sat in the room, and saw average people earning above average incomes. And I thought to myself, if they can do it, I can do it. And I got back in my car and I was literally crying tears of joy, had the music cranked up, and God had answered my prayers. And my sponsor quit the business my first month. And he prejudged whether this 24-year-old kid was going to do anything. And he went to another company and thought the grass was greener on the other side of the fence. He didn't realize it still had to be mowed. You still got to put on customers and build team. Why not hang your hat with a 50-year-old solid, stable, lasting company, but has the best of both worlds, a product that everyone wants, everyone needs, and no one has? I mean, a ground floor opportunity with these products and this company. But he prejudged whether I was going to do anything or not. He quit the business my very first month and left a fortune on the table. Sometimes the first good one that you get, and listen to me on this, because I know some of you are like, Jeff, well, it's happened for you. It's happened for Carrie. It's happened for the Burdicks. I hear these stories. It's happened for Danny and Debbie Martin. It's happened for this one and that one. What about me? It hasn't happened. The first good one's the hardest one to get. And there's something that happens once you get somebody that's just as passionate about it as you. The second and the third one come a lot quicker. So stay with it. You don't know who that next person is you're going to talk to that you share these product and this opportunity with. It could be a Jeff Roberti. It could be a Carrie Daigle, a Mickey Daigle, or a Bob and Sue Burdick, or a Danny and Debbie Martin. It could be somebody that you just don't know, that's hungry, that's hurting right now. Think about what's going on around the world. How many people right now are hurting? I mean, emotionally, physically, spiritually. They need this. They need our products. They need our opportunity. But you got to get out there and share it, and don't prejudge. When somebody says, hey, I'm broke, I say, you know what? You're just the person I was looking for. I'm looking for somebody that's hungry. Somebody that's got their back up against the wall. Let's go. You can't borrow your way out of debt. Let's work your way out of debt. Put in some sweat equity. Right now you can sign up. You don't even have to pay the $52 to come into the business. I mean, there's no excuse here. Let's get this thing going. Let's go out and start telling the story. And you lock arms with people. The Visa commercial probably says it the best. When you believe in somebody more than they believe in themselves, and you put your time and your effort and your energy and your money into that person, and you see them years later walking across the stage sharing their NMD speech, and you know that you played a role, a small part in that, it's priceless. You talk about that, the rewards, the emotional and spiritual revenue is priceless. And you've got an opportunity to make an impact, make a difference in people's lives that is so rewarding beyond just the financial rewards. So, Carrie, God bless all of you. Thank you for having me on the call. I truly believe the best is yet to come, and we have got momentum. And this thing is going to happen no matter with or without us. The train is going down the tracks right now. It's a very exciting time to be part of the Juice Plus company.
Yes, it is. And Jeff, we really appreciate you very much. I'm going to unmute everyone right now. And before we take this recording.
Thank you, Jeff, for
Nobody knows what they're saying.
Mama, yeah. Baby, we're doing a screenshot. I'm gonna girl.
We're gonna check some DC.
Thank you, Jeff.
Thank you, Jeff.
Jeff.
Thank you, and Joanne.
Thank you.
Pictures and notes.
Okay.
Thanks, Jeff.
Wow.